What up, everybody? I'm Jerome.
And Janelle.
And this is Atypical Reactions. This is our first show still doing, and it's our third episode of Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story, episode 3, Even Days. So, what's you thinking about so far for the show?
I hope this episode we find out what's going on with King George.
Yeah, they gave us like a little tidbits, but I don't know. Yeah, it can't just be the observatory.
They're hinting to something else.
Yeah.
They don't want her to know about. So I hope we get to find out.
Oh yeah, he's kind of like he got a sickness or something. Yeah, and then the other thing was that I don't know. We kind of watched some from season 1, and it kind of hits different now that we've seen some of the backstory of the Queen, and we've only seen 2 episodes, so I'm looking forward to see, it's getting us closer to the character
and her relationship, how it develops with Lady Danby.
Yeah,
right? That's gonna be a girl.
Right, and I'm looking to see how her relationship with her kids too, because they super spoiled and entitled, but she's kind of no nonsense, so it's kind of like, what is
how is she as a mom?
Yeah.
What that dynamic look like?
Yeah. So anyway, about to get to it. Episode 3.
I'm sure Queen Mother is planning all of this, right?
Yeah. What is the occasion?
Coronation.
Oh.
Why are you here? I need to be. I'm on an errand.
Then I need to be. I'm here because you hold the king, and she is looking for him.
I thought they were not speaking.
It's Coronation Day.
The king shall be with her soon enough. He is studying his sciences up in the library.
What?
What?
If you allow yourself another rider, do not think I care, but mind he is of the right station.
I am not. There are no other riders. I am simply below stairs. Go, attend to your queen.
Let's get jealous. What is going on?
Why is he being examined by a strange doctor in the cellar? Why is he not being examined by the royal physician?
Brimsley, you have seen nothing.
Oh, so does his mom not even know what's going on with him?
Doubt it.
Mother said they had to go all the way across the world to find someone willing to marry the king.
There are plenty of ladies right here in London who would have married the king.
Mother was going on and on to all the ladies at tea, that their love means we now live in an unnatural society. What is unnatural about our society?
Blacks.
Racist vixen.
Of course I accept her. It is not my place to question the palace. And yes, I will serve her at court. She is our queen. That makes her special. But the rest of them, socializing among the ton, do you...
The rest of them?
I know they have money, but money does not make them us.
Ugh.
The king gave them titles, did he not?
Yes, Beauty.
And land?
Yes, Prince. Why do you ask?
Well, Mother said they were not us. But the king gave our family a title and land. All the families of the Ton got their titles and land from the king.
It is not the same.
It is. Lord Danbury attended Eton with the king's father, and Lord Smythe-Smith and Lord Cummings were both at Harrow. And they all attended Oxford with Daddy.
She's right. They did.
So they are exactly like us. Better in some cases, considering that several of them are from royal...
Ooh, you get slapped.
Much more money than we do.
Violet Ledger, stop talking this instant. That is too much thinking.
Happy Coronation Day, Daddy.
Of course, Daddy's scared.
Ignorant ass mom.
Style yourselves. A man might wander onto the grounds. A lost hunter or something.
Oh, Mother, could we marry a lost hunter?
Of course not. You are not milkmaids.
What happened?
Most of the daughters of our own Queen Charlotte and King George are long on the shelf, gathering dust. So many spinsters, so little time.
How did that happen? 'Cause
That's
you
what I'm
would think-
saying, like-
yeah, you would think they would be the first ones off the market.
So she had 15 losers? Like they're all just losers?
I do not see why I cannot attend.
It is a ladies' tea.
So you are friends now?
I suppose.
Tell her you would like to host the first ball of the season. Gain her support.
Ugh, get your thirsty ass out of here.
He's really involved in all her engagements.
Perhaps you should stay home with me.
Ugh.
No, dearest. I will address the topic with her.
Good.
She can't wait to get out of that house.
So, she is confiding in you.
She is.
Well,
She and the king are now very happy together.
I can't believe she really has to report back to her on a regular basis about their relationship. It's wild.
If she wasn't doing it, somebody would be.
Yeah.
God save the king. God save the queen. God save the king. God save the queen.
You can make anything normal. Like the fact that a room full of grown people just did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not judging because there's worse things that people do, but I'm just saying that was extremely
Traditions.
strange. Yeah. You can normalize almost anything. Oh,
Dang.
dang, it's like that?
I don't like him.
I feel like she pulled away just as much.
It is a lie. He is a lying liar who lies.
Very happy. You shall survive this, as long as you remain steadfast on
Becoming with child. I am steadfast. It is all I do.
Oh, so that's the only time they are together.
What is it?
It is an even day, obviously.
Well, we do not need to adhere to every even day.
We do not.
Damn, dog. Like, it's that bad?
We did agree to even days.
We did.
The sooner you are with child, the sooner we can cease this performance.
Our duty will be done. And I will no longer have to view your face. Are you coming?
Yes. Because I would very much like to have the opportunity to no longer hear your voice.
It is difficult. I know. Acting can be awful.
It is.
I can't.
You can't hate each other that much without a little bit of love. As toxic as that sounds. Plus, they obviously enjoy the sex.
On their even days.
Don't be caressing the back of my neck if you can't stand me.
I hate his ridiculous face. I hate his voice. I hate the way that he breathes.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
He's not very likable.
She likes him though.
Will you please no longer breathe so very loudly?
Would you please not talk?
I will talk if I wish to talk.
What exactly is the problem? You have been behaving like a child since my first morning.
You have been breathing in my room.
Shall I leave?
Yes, leave now.
Uh-oh.
Guess how she got 15 babies.
All right.
Toxic.
But also, go into a room. Everybody turn around. What's going on? Yeah.
Trying to tell him to get out.
I do not suppose you would allow me to cool down in your chambers later.
I might allow it.
Mm-hmm.
Passion. Excitement.
Yeah.
It's an even
Edgar
day.
does that sometimes.
Reynolds, get out.
She said it's an even day. So that's code for,
Just get in.
would you call this a toxic relationship?
That seems like the only way they connect, right?
They're putting on a show. Everybody's acting like they can't stand each other, but clearly they can. She's learning things.
What about formal engagements, balls, dinners? How often am I to host palace events?
The king does not allow social events at the palace of any kind.
But why? He does not seem shy with people. He has no stutter. His social graces are intact. He has a nice smile. He is tall and strong, handsome, and smells like a man.
It might have something to do with the doctor.
Doctor?
Dude.
What doctor?
I could be incorrect. In fact, I misspoke.
Look, leave us.
Leave us.
Brimsley, what doctor?
He let it slip. Like he
Bro.
always do. That is his way.
How ill is he?
He is not ill.
Then why the doctor?
Well, he's gonna give you no more information. You already running your mouth.
There is nothing to know.
Clearly there is, dude. But you know, if it was an STD, you should definitely say something. But that's not. They're dealing with. Not pregnant by now, huh? They've been doing a lot of.
Was that not up to your standards? Because
You
I
saw
feel
a
that was
doctor the other day in the cellar.
Coronation Day. Crown must be examined on Coronation Day. What is it?
You would think they would want to examine the Queen as well. 'Tis all anyone cares about, me making a baby. You'd think there would be doctors all over me. Instead, you were the one seeing doctors in the cellar.
Seems important to you that we were in the cellar.
Because the cellar feels like a secret.
The cellar is where his examination room is.
That is all?
That is all.
Fine. If that is what you say, that is what I must believe.
Charlotte.
I'm off to bed. After all, I am now, what were those words? Living for the happiness or misery of a great nation.
Pity.
Do we think there will be a baby soon?
I've not noticed any signs.
Keep your attention on it. There is pressure.
From Lord Bute?
It is none of your concern where the pressure comes from. Yes. Lord.
I was gonna say, listen, stop asking me questions. How about that?
A baby seals the great experiment. We cannot fail.
Perhaps a ball would help with the great experiment.
A ball?
Lord Danbury and I would like to throw the first ball of the season. It makes sense that I would host as one of the Queen's ladies, and it would be a display of unity for the ton.
The first ball of the season? With you? No, that will not be accepted.
Your Highness, I know you would like Artis to continue. It would be difficult for you to hear about the Queen being with child long after the fact. Would it not?
I shall take it up with Lord Bute.
You know you don't like it. That's the dude that was like, it is a problem.
Oh, the one that
Oh
was.
my God. Please stop showing this woman sex scene.
Did she say when she would let you know about the ball?
No. She was not enthusiastic.
There will be no ball. Trust. They dangle joy in front of me, never let me grasp it.
They dangled joy in front of me and never let me grasp it.
You are every bit as good as they are.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, it's just heart of gold.
Because all he does is talk shit to her. You ain't shit. You ain't gonna be shit. You ain't never been shit.
Lady Danbury. Viscountess Bridgerton. How lovely to see you here.
Lovely. Possibly. Unexpected, definitely.
It is my husband's birthday today. Would have been. I constructed these, elaborate, wonderful hats, and
She was comfortable.
the entire day. He looked ridiculous in them.
Wait, was she the little girl we were watching with her dad?
Mm-hmm.
You are most fortunate.
Fortunate?
Yes.
No, I fear I must have misheard you. I am fortunate?
You may not like today. But trust me, you are most fortunate.
She could talk about it. She got she dealt with a lot. Yeah. And man took the best years of her life.
The Danburys are throwing the first ball of the season. We have received an invitation. Can I go? No, you may not go. You are not out. And even if you were out, you could not go. We are not going to their home for any reason.
blacks. Oh, her you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You think?
They keep showing them together, so I feel like they're.
Oh, was she talking about her dad or her husband?
She was talking about her husband, but she said she started with her dad.
Yeah, that's probably her dad. And she seems to not have a problem with blacks.
A child named Mozart. Where is he from? Has she no taste?
Her Majesty has an excellent musical ear, does she not?
Oh, of course. Her Majesty is wonderful.
Shut your raggedy ass up.
I received an invitation to your little ball. Delightful.
Little ball.
So sad to miss him. We all are, are we not? It's so sad.
Perhaps another time.
Perhaps another time.
It is not an even day.
It is not. It is decidedly odd.
I require privacy.
What are you about? How do you spend your days?
Farming?
So King George is Farmer George.
Yes. Farmer George. I am Farmer George.
I shall leave you. Are there medicinal herbs in the garden?
No, Your Majesty, just vegetables.
Wee. Medicinal herbs.
You allowed her to send out invitations?
I have the situation well in hand.
Do you? The Tonner will not attend. Wives all over London are yelling at their husbands. Lord Ledger's wife is leading the charge. Parliament is in an uproar.
Parliament?
Happy wife, happy life. Unhappy wife, I have lords whining all around me, drinking. No one wants to go home. Government is grinding to a halt. If Lady Danbury throws a ball and this side does not attend, the palace will lose all moral authority. And the great experiment will be in ruins.
Disaster.
There will be no disaster.
Good. You will have Lady Danbury cancel the ball.
Lady Agatha Danbury, Your Majesty.
We are not gathering until after lunch.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Majesty, about the ball I am hosting.
You are hosting a ball? How lovely.
I wanted to ask if you would encourage the other ladies in waiting to attend.
Did you not invite them?
I did.
Then what is the issue?
Your Majesty, they will not come if...
There he is. Is he actually...
She's obsessed with that man.
George, he is gardening with his own hands. Why would he do that? Every day he marches into that garden. It is so curious.
Your Majesty, please.
What are you doing?
Princess Augusta has asked me to cancel my ball.
I do not understand how this relates to me. If Princess Augusta has...
You are the Queen, and this feels beneath you, but if you were not the Queen...
But I am.
But if you were not, your life here would be very different. Do you not understand? You are the first of your kind. That opened doors, so we are new. Do you not see us? You're so preoccupied with whether a man likes you. You're not some simpering girl. You are our queen. Your focus should be your country, your people, our side. Why do you not understand that you hold our fates in your hands? Your palace walls are too high, Your Majesty.
Gave me that Wakanda talk. She does feel like a social justice type of, for my people type chick. Because as much as her man ain't shit, she'd be like, he needs his rights to do this and that.
But that's also putting her in place.
Yeah, but she's very for my people. Big picture thing.
Even day.
He is inside, Your Majesty.
Why does she have to say that? She walks in.
I feel like that's their way of saying, I don't really want to be here. I just have to be here because it's an even day. You hold his hand. Yep. Wow.
Okay.
Brand new.
He knows that he told. Or you're just having a moment.
Okay. He's having a moment.
You live for the happiness and the misery of a great
Charlotte.
nation. No, I am saying I understand. That must be exhausting and lonely. You must feel caged. No wonder you spend so much time in the garden.
I've always been this. An exhibit instead of a person.
You are a person to me. You can be a person with me.
Can I ask what brought this on?
I picked my own orange. George, I know you do not owe me anything after how I have behaved, and I know you do not like social events.
What's she apologizing for? I'm confused.
She apologized very easily.
Our palace walls are too high.
I should have buttered him up to throw a party.
Well, if the king goes. I don't know if Lady Danbury don't think she heard her, so. Which, why would she? She was zoned the fuck out.
She was known for throwing her parties, right?
Mm-hmm.
She threw the poker party for the girls.
How is my coat? Should I have a different handkerchief?
You look perfect.
Why has no one arrived yet? No one is going to come, Agatha. I thought...
Bruh. He's so annoying.
Lord and Lady Ledger.
Agatha, how wonderful of you to invite us.
I did not think you would be attending.
Of course we are attending. We would not miss it.
May I?
She tried to miss it. But then she received a personal note from His Majesty the King. How could she miss an event that the King is planning to attend? Her head would burst into flames. This is the social event of the season. Well done, Lady Danbury. I like you. Let's be friends.
Her Royal Highness, Princess Augusta.
Lord Danbury, Lady Danbury, I am honoured.
Your Royal Highness.
The honour is ours.
All this the social stuff, just like with Gilded Age, this shit is exhausting. Oh.
Titles and all that crap.
And giving a fuck who shows up and all
His
that.
Majesty King George III and Queen Charlotte.
This is the first party he's ever attended, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Lord and Lady Danbury, thank you for having me.
Your Majesty.
Shall we?
Lord Danbury, may I have a dance with your wife?
You may.
I think that's the Bridgerton's dad, right? The mama.
Mm-hmm. Who, him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Is so happy. I have never seen him so. Look at him.
Thank you.
You never have to thank me.
Well, but it's nice every now and then.
He did finally do something for her, right?
Yeah. Still don't understand what... It could have been as simple as a medical situation. Oh, now he's going to want to do it.
Yes, indeed. I am a success. Let us go and celebrate.
Knew he wanted to celebrate.
Yeah. He takes the credit, then...
Then you need to reward him.
We have created more change, stepped forward more than Britain has in the last century, more than I would have dreamed.
You can do anything, George.
With you by my side, I think I can. I can.
George, be careful.
I will not let you fall.
The love is growing. That's how they should have been doing it.
That's not good.
So at least she ain't got to look. This is rough. Heart attack.
Did he die?
My lord, have you finished?
Mm-hmm. Show ass, Mr. Postman.
The oils. Coral! You need not draw baths as often.
Man, she's happy.
My lady, we are done.
We are done.
Yeah, she's happy. Oh my god.
I said they did.
They planned for this.
I know.
I don't think any of them liked him. Right? It wasn't just her.
Very, very unlikable dude.
And when I sent word today that I had broken a carriage, we were how thoughtful of you to send your own carriage.
with so many footmen.
I wanted to speak with you, I gathered. It was only that I was surprised.
Surprised?
To encounter you in the church.
Oh, I can see how it would be surprising. A wife commemorating her beloved.
She's mad about it.
Because she was celebrating her husband's death. She's crying about it.
Bishop, discussing funding a school for orphan girls in the name of Lord Danbury.
How noble.
Not really.
I suppose I should be funding schools for orphan girls in honor of my husband instead of mourning his loss. Thank you for the advice, Lady Danbury.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
She didn't say that.
Lord Danbury disdained orphans, thought educating the poor a waste, and found girls useful only for breeding.
Oh?
Yeah.
You loved. And in your loving, you go to church to seek solace and connection. In you, Edmund lives on. I loathed. And in my loathing, I fund a school to seek revenge and satisfaction. In me, Herman rots. Your heart is full. Mine starves. So when I called you fortunate, it is because you are fortunate.
Shall we have something stronger than tea?
Yes, right. I think we should.
Didn't they get drunk last season one time?
Mm-hmm. I think so, right? 'Cause she came home really tipsy one evening after a party.
Brimsley,
Yes, Your Majesty.
why do you think my girls never married?
I would not know, Your Majesty.
Try to know.
I could not begin to.
Keep it real.
Answer the question. Why have my girls never married?
You are still his queen. Forever frozen. Forever waiting. Your daughters could not leave you here, trapped in time.
Go and stand over there and stop talking.
Yeah, I don't either. That's rough.
The tree needs more gold. I want more gold tomorrow.
Seeing a woman that hardly ever cries is the worst.
Yeah, because she doesn't want. She's trying everything not to.
Plus, you know, she's really got to be hurt.
Just stand guard at the garden door, clear the back hall, lock the servants in downstairs if you must, to keep everyone away. This.
Hello, Venus!
Farmer George.
Don't touch that dude. Man.
It is Venus.
Crazy.
Say hello.
No, I am Venus.
You?
Yes. And Venus is going inside. You need to come with me.
All right. I thought you were in the sky.
I was in the sky, but now I am going inside. Into Buckingham House.
Just to take care of him.
Man, at 17.
Yeah, that's wild. That's why her girls won't leave.
Yeah.
Who's taking care of her?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck the boy's problem is.
Well, I'm glad we finally know what's up with King George.
Yeah. Too.
And it's not just it's a lot going on. That's a lot to find out. Right?
Yeah.
They haven't even had a baby yet. Now
I still don't quite know. It's just like he's... Was there like a brain tumor or something? But then he's like... He's still around. So it's like...
Yeah, I guess he has moments where he turns into something else.
Also, this is like... You know, whatever the fuck the year is. So, obviously, medical science isn't as far. You know, they probably don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, because when we were at the first 2 seasons, we thought he had like dementia, right?
Yeah, I think he does.
But
Pretty sure he does.
what is that? At
I don't
that
know.
age?
But that's what Grimsby said. He said it started so young, and then if he had died, you'd have been able to, you know. But
Yeah,
it's been her whole life.
trapped. She keeps everything running, so everybody doesn't know what's going on.
And this is the only relationship she's ever known. So it's like, how could she pass anything of value down to her kids?
Because they're seeing that.
Yeah. The young lady that plays her is remarkable. And it's amazing, like...
You think it's the same person.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's just her when she was younger. It's not a totally different actress.
Yeah, and also it's like, it's kind of amazing how they are able to do the sex scenes with no nudity. Like, even with Lady Danbury, her stuff is...
covered.
Yeah, it's kind of graphic still, but there's no nudity. And then with her, there's no... I don't remember if there was with Daphne or not. Was it?
I feel like she was covered.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that.
You normally see the male.
Yeah, so, it's, they did a good job of that. And, man, an interesting show. Definitely makes me feel closer to the Queen in modern times. Cause it's like, damn, she caught no breaks.
Yeah.
Other than being royalty, I guess.
But she didn't even want that.
Nah. Well, she was already from royal bloodline. Remember, just in Germany.
And then Lady Danbury. She's finally relieved of her husband.
Man.
She was a little too excited.
When they showed her hitting her from the back, I was just like, how many more times are we going to have? Then it kind of occurred to me, like, they must be showing us all of this. So when he drops dead, we get it.
They had it all planned.
And we're also a little relieved. Because I've never seen a sex scene like the one from last episode when he's hanging over her. She's looking up and you just see half his face. Breathing, just, oh my
And he
God.
always wanted to do it.
Man.
In a good mood or a bad mood. It's like, oh, poor thing.
That was the worst sex scene I ever seen. I was like, what is this? Why is this dude, he had more sex scenes than Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
Like, dang, bro. What is it? How did this dude get all the sex scenes? He had more sex scenes than the King.
So I wonder, does she get remarried or does she stay a widow? 'Cause, right? She had 4 kids and we haven't seen any children.
No, she said they all moved away.
Oh, okay.
And she said something about putting any more of his large babies in me.
Yeah, but we just never seen any children.
I think the last thing she ever even crossed her mind was to ever remarry. I don't think she's even interested. She's probably asexual at this point. Because she said she never even viewed sex as something to be enjoyed. It was always duty. Like, how could it not be that motherfucker?
Yeah, she did not love him.
How could she?
But he didn't love her either. So.
No. Talked to her crazy. Told her she wasn't shit. When he knew deep down he wasn't shit. Man, before the party. What? Nobody's coming. Where's everybody? Bruh.
Super self-absorbed. It's like, it's all about him.
Not only is people coming, the King is coming. Like,
because of her. She gets no credit. It's because of him.
He took the credit at the end of that and then, like, bruh.
Yeah, if you didn't have her, none of this would be going on.
I'm glad they got him up out of there, though. Because on top of just being annoying, he wasn't a good person. And she didn't. And then I'm glad she, I was thinking like, man, she's so patient and she puts up with so much. But then when she broke it down, it's like, no, she hated that man. Mm-hmm. But she was always taking up for him.
Because that was her duty.
Yeah.
You can't.
Always. I mean, in times that he didn't even realize she was taking up for him. She was taking up for him.
United Front.
Yeah.
She hated to be at home with him.
Making negotiations so he can have a better life. But she hated that man.
One thing I noticed about her in like season 1 and 2, her friendships was such a big deal. Yeah. And I see why now. Like, that's what kept her going. The connections she had with the ladies was very important to her.
And I do wonder if that little girl is Bridgerton's mom.
Yeah, because they kept going back to when they were young.
Yeah.
But they never went back to, what was her title? Lady Bridgerton or whatever was young. So I'm assuming that has to be her with her parents. Right?
Yeah, like I don't know what her age is in relation to Lady Danbury, but she does appear to be a little bit younger than her. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense. The math adds up.
And why she just can't fathom that women are in loveless relationships, because she grew up in a loving home.
Yeah.
She married a loving husband, you know, so.
And that's what she said to Daphne. She was like, you know, I'm glad that you get to be in a loving relationship, because I can tell you I love each other. And she was, because I think I remember this correctly, like when it was announced that she was going to marry the prince, her mom was kind of like,
that's not who you love.
Yeah.
I don't care about your title and all of that. Yeah. I want you to be happy. That's so important.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been another great episode. Looking forward to the next one. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We gotta learn to say that at the beginning. And you know, we're still getting the hang of it. So, but please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Thank you. Man.
Glad we got some answers. It's like